Hey guys, I just got on Instagram and put a little story on there, and I am just gonna take this footage and try to just save and kind of put together in a video to explain what's going on. So I am coming through with zero makeup, zero ring light, zero filters, which I don't do. So this is pretty raw. So who knows how I'll edit this. I might edit out that I even said all of that, but I doubt it because it's just not where I'm at. It is 8:45 p.m. on Wednesday, March 27th, 2019. My mom died this morning at approximately 4:30 a.m. in my hands. After being diagnosed with small cell lung cancer almost exactly a year ago, and trying to handle that the best she could by undergoing treatment, which if you know anything about small cell lung cancer, your chances of surviving even 5 years after treatment are less than 5%. It is aggressive, and not very many people survive. And by the time my mom was diagnosed, it was extensive. Small cell lung cancer is a beast in itself. They don't even stage it the same. It's not even like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. It's like non-extensive, extensive. And the majority of people, unfortunately, are already in extensive by the time they get diagnosed, because it moves so fast. And they don't even know what's going on with it until it's too late. It's usually already in the extensive phase at that time. In my mom's case, it started with a cough and a cold. That's what she thought that she couldn't get rid of. And it was fluid building up in her lungs from a mass. And I'm gonna go into all of that in more detail later, because when my mom got diagnosed, I'm the kind of person that I depend on logic and reason and facts. And you know, I like to throw in a little antidotal stuff in there to maybe make me feel better. That's about all that's good for. But I went to the internet and I looked and I read papers and read empirical research, and I even went to YouTube and searched, and I found one woman, maybe I wasn't searching very hard. I found one woman that has a YouTube channel that is a small cell lung cancer survivor. And up until probably like 3 months ago, I thought that she had had extensive small cell cancer and had actually survived it, but that's not true. She had non-extensive, and they got it, and she still has to get checked all the time, but she's still alive, and it's amazing still. It fucking sucks that my mom is not, though. And this is just gonna be a quick video to let you know that. And I might insert some pictures of my mom, because I'm trying to go through pictures and put them together now. I really don't know what my life's gonna look like without her. I really don't know how I'm gonna deal with not being able to pick up the phone and call her and tell her about her grandkids. It sucks that she's not gonna be here to give me any insight or advice or tell me any stories. And I've tried to soak them all up, and I've been preparing myself for this, and I'm crying a little bit right this second, and I haven't all day. I cried while she was dying, and as soon as she took her last breath, I haven't cried since. Because it just feels like an avalanche. That when I let it go, it's gonna just collapse me. So I'm trying not to do that. And my mom was the reason I started a YouTube channel, so it only feels right to keep going. And to start with, she was one of the only ones watching my videos, and I've never even really told any of my family except my aunt, who was with me through all of this and has been with me through everything important in my life in the last, I don't know how many years. And I wouldn't have been able to deal with this or cope with it at all if she hadn't been here. So I'm sure she might see this at some point. And thank you again, and I love you. My dad and my brother will probably also see this at some point, and I love you guys, and I hope you don't mind that I'm going to continue sharing this. And Mama told me that that she didn't mind, but I just haven't, because I didn't want my mom laying in bed watching me be sad. So that's where I've been, guys. It's pretty hard to make cleaning videos and DIY videos and keto cooking videos when your mom's dying and be cheerful. And I wanted to keep it cheerful. And some other vloggers and stuff that I follow have had tragic stuff happen to them, and they kind of keep it off. They talk about it, but maybe not as raw as I'm coming to you guys today, because I guess people turn to YouTube for escape, and they don't want to hear a sad story, and they don't want to see reality. They want to see that clean house and that sparkly tile and like keeping up with the Joneses shit. And I don't think those of you that have followed my channel have ever thought that was the case with me. I've tried not to fall into that trap, but we all do sometimes. And you know, you can think my channel's negative because of this and choose not to watch, and that's fucking fine too. I really don't give a shit right now. I really don't. I gave more of a shit when my mom was alive. But now, I don't. So, my channel's probably going to look a little different moving forward. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to stuff all these tears back in and try to keep it moving for a couple more days at least, until I can get everything that I need to get together for the visitation and just being with family and getting outfits for my girls. And I gotta go talk to the Easter Bunny because that's coming up, and I want to make sure I've got all these things in a row before I fall apart. And then we'll talk about it some more. But that's where I've been, guys. There's not a whole lot of you that are subscribed to my channel, but the ones who are and that I regularly interact with you, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. If you've stuck with me through this kind of rambling that I'm doing to just break the ice and coming back and to document this for the future, I appreciate it. And I'm so sorry to any of you that have ever had to deal with this, because it's just horrible. And I'm just glad that my mom is no longer in pain. And no longer wondering how much longer she has, or no longer just on this anxiety loop of not getting to see her grandchildren grow up and worrying about her kids and her husband and all the people that love her and will miss her. I'm glad that that's gone for her, and I'm glad that as aggressive and fast as it was, and she kept saying she didn't think it would take her down so soon, I don't think it could have taken another day of watching her suffer like she was at the end. So that's where I've been, and that's why. And I'll be back, and I don't know when I'll post this, or if I will, because if I post it, I'm probably just gonna post it raw, as I'm not much into the editing spirit right now. Bye.
I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it would seem. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down.